So one of the things I wanted to talk about was the double videos that came out on Thursday with Mayweather and McGregor. First, it was Mayweather that showed him working the speed bag, and not the overhead bag, but the one with the wire where the bag moves super quick. It's like snapping when you hit it, and it's a very tight wire, and you have to really be 100 miles an hour to hit the bag. This guy, I mean, at 40 years old, if you saw that video, you have to be sitting there going, you got to be kidding me. This guy's got like the sickest speed, and just his hands are just pop, 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 pop. He's just wrapping this bag and hitting it at speeds that are just unequaled by anyone I've ever seen. The guy works the speed bag like no one else. And he just was absolutely phenomenal working this thing. I'm sitting there watching going, if that guy's 40, you got to be kidding me. Because he looks like he's still 28 years old, the way he works those hands. I mean, his speed with his hands and feet are still there. Everybody keeps talking about he's going to slow down and he's finally going to get beat and all this other stuff. This guy has not slowed down, and that's the most outrageous thing you've ever seen, is that Father Time has not caught this guy yet, and he says he's only fighting one more fight, this fight, and then he'd finish 50-0 and beat Marciano. And then later in the day, McGregor came out with a video of him throwing massive power shots, mostly some uppercuts that looked devastating. I'm not going to sit here and say he didn't look good, because he did. He was throwing some nasty cuts and some heavy hands. But we already knew he had heavy hands. We already knew that he could knock people out. The question still remains, can he land on Mayweather? And everyone in boxing that covers the sport, or fighters, or anyone else that knows anything about boxing, they all say the same thing. He won't be able to hit him.